This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast with the Matchroom Bubble here, head of this Saturday night's Matchroom card, live on Sky Sports and DAZN. I'm joined by, very soon to make his professional debut, finally, Solomon Dacres. Dacres. How are you, mate?
I'm all good, man. Yourself?
Very well. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We spoke about this a few months ago. You've even had a bit of, what's the word? You've had a confrontation before your pro debut in a little interview as well. But yeah, all good. You're fighting this Saturday, so you must be pleased about that.
Yeah, I'm pleased to like you say, it's been a few months ago we spoke about thinking I was going to be on in a few weeks, and that was a few months ago. March 20th I was supposed to be out. So now, hopefully this weekend, we get out there and we finally get to show what I've been training for.
Has that been a frustrating period, the weight?
Yeah, a little bit. I've been training very hard, and you know, you got to taper your training. I was peaking for the fight a couple of times, but just had to take it in my stride and stay focused in the gym. And then yeah, it is frustrating, but we're finally here now. Yeah.
Absolutely, and there's always anticipation over a pro debut. All eyes are on you. You're in that division where everyone's thinking, is this the next Muhammad Ali, etc., etc.?
Yeah, exactly. I just got to focus on my own, what I can do, working hard in the gym, and just taking every fight as it comes, really, and do my best, to be honest.
I'm always interested in how quickly heavyweights at kind of the level you're going to be at move, because it's not easy to get matched. You know, once you get into fights like 4, 5 and 6, you don't want to be rushed too soon, but at the same time you kind of want to be building rounds and gaining momentum. Yeah,
exactly. You know, we don't want to go too slowly. We want to progress, but like you say, you got to take one fight at a time. That's why my management will do the best job. Sam Jones and my coach Max, they'll look at opponents where I'm stepping up each time. I don't want to just stay at the same level. I want to be a bit tested, so that'll help me improve, because we're looking to go all the way, really. So we want to take slightly steps up and improve as we go along.
How would you describe your style for people that haven't seen you fight?
Very explosive, very quick hands, explosive. I like to put the pressure on, but I've got good rhythm, good style, and just see on fight night, really. I just let my hands go, and hopefully it looks good.
When we were on that Zoom call a few months ago, obviously with Mr. Christopher Lovejoy, who is in action on the same night as you, coincidentally, against Manuel Char this weekend. Funny how things work out.
I know, yeah. I would have hoped to get Chris Lovejoy in there for my debut, to be honest, but he's managed to swindle his way to a WBA regular or something title like that, so hopefully he gets a decent payday, but I think he's probably going to lose that fight, and I wanted to be the first one to hand him that first loss. I think it was just a matter of the first one he fights that's any good, we'll take him out, and I wanted to be the one, so I think after he takes that and probably loses, his stock's going to go right down then, you know, so but all the best to him. Hopefully he's does well.
Well, it kind of showed probably the intention of yourself, and obviously from your management with Sam, and that you know, you weren't messing around at the time. You would have 100% have taken that fight. But we know boxing is about politics, and his situation at the time was very kind of weighted in politics, shall we say.
Yeah, exactly that. There was all sorts of dunking was involved and all this and that, so you don't really know what to do. But like I said, I would have took him in there for my first one. But at the end of the day, why is he going to want to lose to someone on the debut when he can maybe lose to someone for a WBA something title? So for him, I think it's a bit of a damage reduction.
Now, I did originally want to keep Sam Jones out of this interview and let the fighter talk, which I think you have done for a good 5 minutes, but I do like to involve Sam if he will come over here. Shall we see if we can get him over here? Sam? You, Sam? He didn't even batter an eyelid. He just got up, walked straight over. And yeah, he's a great manager, Sam. All right, mate. Do you want to just come in kind of there? Oh, you want to come in?
Yeah.
He's just said he wants you to get him Luis Ortiz on his second fight.
It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. He wants to fight Luis Ortiz.
I will fight anyone. I didn't say it, but I will
He
fight.
didn't say it. No. I was just seeing your reaction to it.
No, I think I don't know about Luis Ortiz, but he'll be on a faster trajectory than your normal heavyweight.
We were actually just talking about this. Funnily enough, we were saying that, how quickly are you going to move? It's not easy to match guys kind of at where the level he'll be at in a couple of fights, but we know your intention. We were talking about the whole one Christopher Lovejoy situation, but that kind of shows your intent of where you see this man going.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's had a stellar amateur career, and he's 27 years old. It's still young for a heavyweight, but it's also he's not a baby. He's a mature man, so he's ready to be moved. You look at the other heavyweights like Johnny Fisher, Adelaide. They're not. Soul's past them already. In it, just for his experience alone. So we're not going to do anything reckless, but I've put some names to him already, and he's just like, yeah, no problem. I'm like flipping out. I better double check it with Max McCracken first. But Soul's going to be one of them people, similar to Joe Joyce. He's never going to turn down anyone that providing the pennies are right for him. He's not going to turn anyone down. It's not in his makeup.
Is that how it is?
He said it all. He said it all for me there. Yeah, it's spot on. To be honest, I'll take any fight. I want to have hard fights in this game. It's boxing. It's a hard game. The way you prove yourself is by beating good fighters. So you can only show how good or great you are by beating others that are good and great. So that's why I want to, climb through the ranks that way.
How old are you? 27. Okay, so I kind of see the situation you're talking about with Joe Joyce, the age he was at when he turned professional. You had to kind of...
He was 30, he was 31, so Joe had a 10-round debut. You're not going to see anything like that with Soul, but as I say, he's as game as a hooker in Amsterdam, so he can fight anyone.
And you'd know about that, would you?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Never. Actually, never.
Definitely never. Cut this bit.
This is being left in as pure banter.
Definitely.
Pure banter it's being left in.
But it's honest truth that even from when I first sat down with Sol, he was saying to me, he goes, I'm ready, I'll fight anybody. And he really will. Like, he was originally meant to fight Danny Whitaker, but Danny's gone and done something else. And to be fair, that wouldn't have been a good move for Danny Whitaker, because I think Sol would have folded him in half. Not to be disrespectful, but it wouldn't have been a good move for Danny. If Danny wants to achieve something in boxing, that was not a good idea to fight Sol in his debut, because if you fight someone on your debut, it's like, where does he really go after Sol stops him? So fair play to him. But we'll move Sol on after this fight. Obviously, God willing, he gets the result which we fully expect him to do and look good doing it. We'll move him at a pace that myself, Max, and Sol think that he should be moved at, which will be quicker than your normal heavyweight.
As much as you would get in there with anyone, we were talking about this before Sam joined us, that it is all about kind of timing as well as anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Timing is key in this game. So it's about taking the right fights at the right time. That will progress me. Not going to chase any specific names, but we're chasing titles. British title. If someone's got a British title and we feel we can ready to take that over in maybe 12 months' time, British title's a realistic goal. 12 to 18 months, and then kick on from there. So we're looking at making those steady progressions.
Listen, if Soul's not fighting for a British title by middle part of next year, we're doing something wrong. Because I mean, the British title is like, me personally, I love that belt, but it's what Soul has. But I'm sure Soul would want to win that belt. But you never really know in boxing what opportunities will arise. So, but that would be the traditional route. Would be nice to take him now because he's young enough and fresh enough to do that. But if another opportunity arises, then I'm sure Sol would explore that as well.
Okay, not long to find out. Saturday night, tune in, Sky Sports or DAZN, wherever you are in the world. And apparently, Sol is as game as a hooker in Amsterdam. We love that. That's going in the title. Sol, Sam, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Have you got anything else you'd like to say? Sol, first of all?
Just looking forward to my debut, getting out there, tune in, have a look, and I'm going to just do my best and put all the training that I've put in the gym and just show that on fight night.
Daddy to be?
Yeah. No, I just would run... Well, the whole country will end up getting behind. Because remember, I think the last heavyweight off the GB squad to turn pro was... It might have even been Joe. I don't know. It might have been Joe Joyce. I'm not sure. But he really is the next top guy on the scene. He really is. So I hope the whole country get behind him. But Birmingham have got a real a real star on their hands here. For sure, and he doesn't support either of the teams either, so there's no excuses for Villa or Birmingham City. Yeah, exactly. So
What, you West Brom?
Keep it neutral, mate. We're keeping it neutral.
Yeah.
All the fans are welcome. All of Birmingham. That's what we want to get behind us. All of Birmingham.
So hopefully bring some big nights back to Birmingham.
We'll look forward to the journey. All right, Sam, Sol, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you soon.